welcome to video number 20 of the Nintember 2016 series, and today we're talking about the last GameCube game on my list, which is The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Now, this is the first Zelda game that I pre-ordered all by myself. Didn't have to rely on my parents for it, other than the driving part. I read about it in Nintendo Power. I figured, hey, I've never really pre-ordered a game before. Let's get this Zelda game. Because not only was it a Zelda game, it had a bonus disc that came with it, I think from GameStop at the time, where you could actually play the Ocarina of Time and the Ocarina of Time Master Quest, and I think even Majora's Mask, if I'm not mistaken. Whatever that bonus disc was, you could play that well early in advance in preparation for The Wind Waker. So as soon as you pre-ordered it, you got that bonus disc, which was awesome. And not only that, I pre-ordered the guide along with it because I'm just a little kid. I don't really understand how to go through Zelda games other than like Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time and Link's Awakening. But here's the thing that happened. The day that this game was releasing, I want to say it was a Wednesday, I had to go to the hospital for a major health checkup, which was super stressful. I had to get blood taken. I had to get lots of tests done on me. I'm not going to really talk about it because I'm in good health now, but at the time I was not. So I had to do all these tests, and I'm just thinking all day, I need to get to the mall. I need to get to GameStop. I have to get this game. That probably raised my blood pressure above all else that day. But anyway, I think around 4 or 5, we were finally able to make it to the mall, and I was probably the happiest camper in the world getting the walkthrough to this game and the game itself. I took it home, I played it a lot with my little brother, and it was just a super happy experience afterwards. So, you get anxious and impatient as a kid, and yeah, that's how it goes. But that anxiousness, the anticipation for getting the game, eventually made it to be one of the best experiences on the GameCube that I've experienced. So, like I mentioned, I played it extensively with my younger brother, and I have to say, I never quite understood the hate for all of the art style choices that were made in this game. I think the game looks fantastic. I thought it looked fantastic when it was released. I know people called it, quote-unquote, Zelda, C-E-L-D-A, and made fun of it because of the cartoony art style. But in motion, when you actually got into the dungeons and stuff, this game looked fantastic. It was such a fun experience to watch, really. It didn't matter if I was playing it or if my brother was playing it. We just both sat there and watched it. It was like watching a really good animated cartoon. So I don't understand why people hated it. And I don't understand really why people still hate it now. That boggles my mind. I thought we've moved past this. This is like 2003. Let's get over it. I think it was 2003. Can't remember. But the year will be on this video when I'm done with it. But anyway, I also really enjoyed the sailing. I thought it was very calming, and it was just a nice little experience while you were, playing through the game. Yeah, it got a little slow sometimes, and the hunt for the Triforce pieces were a little bit redundant, it felt. But overall, I just thought it was a nice little fun experience there. It was like what I kind of wanted to do in Link's Awakening, since, you were on an island, but you really couldn't go anywhere. And Link was sailing in that one, and Link is sailing in this one. It's almost like there's a timeline here. But, yeah. Anyway, I do have the HD version of this game, but I have not yet played it. I still need to play through it. And I hear that it's way better with the fast sailing. So, while I enjoyed the sailing, yeah, it could go a little faster. So, yep, that is The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. It will forever remain in my memory as one of those games that I was just eagerly anticipating and was super scared I wouldn't get it that day, but I ended up getting it, and it was fantastic, and I really want to go back and play the HD version. So anyway, there you have it. Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay average. Goodbye.